I brag a lot to my friends that I don't use TikTok because I think that TikTok is a brain-rotting application, but I recently realized as I was using Instagram the other day that, dude, Instagram is literally the same thing as TikTok at this point. They have this thing on Instagram called Reels, and it's literally the same thing as TikTok. You scroll video, and it's just the endless scroll of videos, and I hate it. Now, I'm still debating whether or not I'm gonna delete Instagram. Unfortunately, there's no way to, like, turn off the Reels, so it's either you have Instagram with the Reels or you just delete Instagram altogether. I may delete it altogether, but at the same time, my personal Instagram account is like the only way I'm connected with like old friends and stuff, so I'll have to see where that goes. But I was scrolling Instagram the other day and I was just on Reels for, you know, just a quick bit, and I saw this one video on Reels that was just so, like, weird. Now, just for some broader context, one thing that I've noticed about the content on Instagram Reels, and this was similar on TikTok when I was using TikTok, is that there's a lot of in real life street interview style content where basically just some guy approaches strangers and asks them questions for TikTok content, right? They just record the interaction and whatever. If I'm just being honest, personally, this style of content is a bit of a guilty pleasure of mine. I actually like it, and when it's on YouTube, I'll watch it. But today I found this street interview clip on Instagram Reels that was totally unexpected and weird, and I just want to show you guys, so let's take a look.
Interview gone.
He's a 10, but his dad is Andrew Tate.
-0.
You can make -0?
I don't know.
Random guy walks up.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing great. Las Vegas sucks. What do you want to know about it?
I'm good on that.
So things in this clip kind of move fast, so we're just gonna like break it down play-by-play style. So dude is interviewing this green-haired girl, basically saying like, he's a 10, but blank. You know that trend where they're like, oh, he's a 10, but, and then insert something bad about this imaginary person that would stop you from dating them. You know, like, he's a 10 on the attractiveness scale, but he smells like feet. Would you still date him? This dude's example was like, he's a 10, but his dad is Andrew Tate, and this girl unsurprisingly says, I wouldn't date him, but instead of saying that, she says -0, which isn't even like a real response, but that's not the big issue here. Stupid meme, very unfunny trend, but anyway, that's what's going on. Pretty harmless interview. But then you can see this random guy comes up from behind the dude doing the interview and just kind of chimes in, just inserts himself into the video and starts being a bit odd.
0.
You can make -0?
I don't know.
Random guy walks up.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing great. Las Vegas sucks. What do you want to know about it?
I'm good on that.
A lot of people want to take people around here. What do you want to know about it?
I'm good on that.
Are you?
I am.
Why are you filming her?
Okay, so the dude who basically approaches the guy doing the interview, I think what he thought was going on was the dude doing the interview was trying to kidnap her. Because he's saying, oh, Las Vegas sucks, people out here are always trying to take people. And when he said that, I thought of the movie Taken, where basically this guy's daughter gets kidnapped, and, you know, the movie is basically he tries to save his daughter. So when he says take, I'm thinking like, oh, this guy's trying to save this girl from being kidnapped. Now, the obvious issue here is that this guy is not trying to kidnap anybody. He's filming an Instagram reel, and it's pretty obvious to see that it's broad daylight. The girl with the green hair is smiling and laughing. He's filming the entire interaction. He's asking like a he's a 10 but question. Nobody here is getting kidnapped. Nobody here is getting taken. Now, as of right now, let's give this guy the benefit of the doubt. Let's say that he's just trying to help this girl who he perceived to be in danger. Okay, let's continue with the clip.
Why am I asked her to film her.
Where did you?
I did.
He asked me.
And you're okay with that?
Yeah.
Because these are fucking assholes. Okay, go
No,
ahead.
Totally. He asked me. I said it was fine.
Go ahead.
All right.
It's all up to you.
We already did it.
Yeah.
You're on camera now, too.
Yeah, so the guy interrupting basically hears from the girl herself that, yeah, nothing bad is going on. We are just, like, filming some content. I am, you know, willingly here. I'm not being, you know, forced to do this interview or anything like that. I decided to do this. And after that, instead of, like, leaving, being like, oh, I'm sorry for the misunderstanding, he's just like, okay, carry on with the interview. I'm gonna stand right here while you're doing it. Don't mind me breathing down both of your necks while you're trying to record some content. Like, it started out with this guy seeming like he may have good intentions, to him just being a straight up oddball. And it's so weird because, like, the guy doing the interview did nothing wrong, but this guy just comes out of nowhere saying, like, oh, basically, do you want the smoke? He's, like, calling this guy an asshole or something like that.
Because these are fucking assholes. Okay, go ahead.
Like, do you know this guy? How do you know he's an asshole? That just seems so random. Like, this whole thing gives me that same energy of like, Queen, is he bothering you? You know, like a Pokemon tier 3 simp. Like, at the beginning, it seemed like it could have been coming from a good place, but now it's just like weird. Anyways, let's let the rest of the clip play here.
On camera now too.
I'm fantastically on camera. I've
What?
always been on camera. I'm a musician.
Yeah.
I play with bands you fucking don't even know.
Okay, man, so now we're just saying anything. The dude doing the interview is basically like, hey, bro, you're on camera and you're making a fool out of yourself. Dude responds by saying, yeah, I love being on camera. By the way, I'm a musician and I play with bands you wouldn't even know. As if that's even a flex. Like, I feel like not knowing a band, wouldn't that just make you irrelevant and like, you know, kind of a loser? But I guess bro thinks that's a flex. Not exactly sure what's going on.
I hate people that take funking people. Are you that person?
No, I'm not. Why would you say that?
Because I want to kill them. Because they're all fucking here in Las Vegas.
Okay, I'm not from Las Vegas.
Neither am I. I travel the world. I'm a musician.
Yeah.
I hate to see people
right.
taking
All right,
advantage
yeah.
of people.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so the clip kind of abruptly cuts off there, but the girl is just like weirded out. She's like, okay, I'm getting out of here. This guy's strange. I'm just leaving. Thanks for the interview. Bye. So she leaves. The dude filming the interview stops filming, which low-key should have kept filming because I wanted to see the interaction between that guy and the interviewer, because they were still talking. The dude who walked up was now talking about his like musician career, saying, I'm not from Las Vegas either. Like, that's sick, bro. Nobody asked. So we never really get to fully understand what happened between the interviewer and the guy who approached them. Like, do we know if they squared up? Do we know if the guy walked away and eventually left the interviewer alone? We don't know, but I'm trying to figure out what exactly is, like, you know, the purpose of this. Like, why did the guy approach the interviewer to begin with? Now, my original theory, like I said, was because, oh, he was trying to save the girl who he thought was in jeopardy, but a lot of people in the comment section of this video were saying that, oh, it's Las Vegas. This guy's just on drugs. He's coming up to a random person angry and trying to start a fight, basically. Well, dude, he's obviously on drugs, and now that I think about it, that actually makes perfect sense. Like, no offense to my Las Vegas viewers, but there's a lot of drugs in your area. The dude was angry for no reason, and if we rewind the footage, when he said musician for the first time, he like slurred that word so bad. He was like, I'm a musician.
Ed,
All right.
it's all up to you.
We already did it.
Yeah.
You're on camera now
chilling.
too.
I'm fantastically on camera. I've
What?
always been on camera. I'm a musician.
Actually, I would say most of this guy's talking just sounds like he's on drugs, to be honest. Like, I'm fantastically on camera. What the f does that mean, bro? Also, yeah, he obviously slurred musician. He was like, I'm a musician. I'm a musician. So honestly, at this point, I would say the likelihood that this guy was on drugs is probably like 70%, because he's not totally incoherent. You can kind of get the general gist of what he's saying. But yeah, I do think he's on drugs, and the fact that he maybe thought the girl was in danger could be because he was on drugs in the first place. Maybe he was like, oh, she needs my help. But he's just like geeked up, you know, he's like tweaking, so, you know, there is no danger, but he thought there was because he's just like, you know, faded than a hoe. But overall, I feel bad for the interviewer for having to deal with a possible crackhead or something like that, but at least he got some good content out of it. I mean, like, you know, he gets a viral video on Instagram, now I'm reacting to it, now I get some content out of it, so maybe it wasn't that bad after all. I mean, that is of course assuming that nothing bad happened to him off camera, because the video cut, so maybe the tweaker was like, you know, trying to square up with him, trying to fight him, but we just don't know. Anyways, the moral of the story today is to just not do drugs. Let's not do drugs, okay? Don't do drugs. But if you are already using drugs and you're a drug addict, you know, just stay inside. Don't be out in the world, you know, harassing people, and yeah, that's basically it. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're at all new to the channel. Comment down fish if you made it to the end of the video, and I'll try to heart your comment. Big thanks to all my channel members. As always, you guys rock. Follow my social medias and join the Discord server. Links are all down below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.